how to actually scale an online coaching business in 2025. Now, many coaches struggle to scale, often due to overcomplication or outdated strategies. I've scaled my own business past $10 million in sales, and I want to show you how using a proven system. This presentation will walk you through the step-by-step process to scale your coaching business beyond six figures with a system that actually works. By the end, you will understand how to build your offer the right way, stop grinding for leads, eliminate inconsistent conversions, and scale with clarity and control. Step number one, build a scalable offer that's easy to fulfill. Most coaches want scale, but their offer can't even support it. But before that, you need to take a step back and actually see if your offer can even support it, because the way your offer is structured can easily be the reason you're stuck. When it comes to scaling your coaching business, most people think it's all about having the best offer, the most value, the most content, the most features. But the truth is, a scalable offer isn't about how good it is, it's about how replicatable it is. You need to get brutally clear on where your offer lives on what I call the fulfillment ladder. At the bottom of the ladder, you've got DIY, and that's self-paced courses or digital products. These are infinitely scalable, but they often lack that personalized touch. That's why next, there's the done with you model, which is what most coaching businesses thrive on. You're guiding people step by step, but they're still doing the work themselves. And at the top, you've got done for you, where you or your team can do everything for the client. It's premium, but it's not going to be as scalable unless you build out a large team. But right here is exactly where most coaches mess up, because they blend these models without even realizing it. They try to offer everything at once. They're charging like it's a DIY offer, but delivering like it's done for you. Many coaches combine elements for DIY, done with you, and done for you offers, leading to an inconsistent and unscalable services. Now, the consequences of this, guys, burning out from over delivering, undercharging for high value services, resentment towards the business, and lack of clear structure. Now, there's a solution. Before focusing on traffic or automation, you need to define your offer's level of fulfillment ladder. Build around a specific model to ensure clarity, control, and true scalability. But even if you have the most perfect offer, it still needs traffic. Step two, knowing how to drive consistent traffic. Prioritize platforms that actually convert, such as Instagram, TikTok, and Meta. While YouTube is a powerful long-term asset for established audiences, avoid stressing yourself thin trying to be everywhere. The goal isn't cheap clicks or virality for its own sake. What truly matters is attracting quality traffic that converts. Virality is useless if it brings in the wrong audience. I would take 5 highly targeted views that turn into paying clients over 5 million views from people who were never going to buy. Attracting the wrong audience leads only to waste of time, inflated metrics, and no actual revenue. The truth is this, guys. You don't need followers, you need buyers. Buyers emerge when your message resonates with the right person at the right moment and with the right offer. This is the essence of quality traffic, and every piece of content should directly address your ideal client's pain points to drive action. Now, organic versus paid traffic. Every piece of content you put out should speak directly to the real pain your ideal client is experiences. No BS or vague messaging, just clear, direct value that moves the right people to take action. Paid content is great for building awareness quickly and getting eyes on your brand, while organic content builds trust by creating a more personal, face-to-face connection with your audience. But your traffic strategy should also be a mix of paid traffic as well. Learning how to actually target the right audience is a skill. Once you lock it in, everything starts to click, because without consistent traffic, you do not have a business and the rest of your funnel simply does not work. Step 3, use a presentation to convert leads. Selling through DMs or random content isn't scalable, it's unpredictable and hard to grow. Instead, use a VSL or webinar to do the heavy lifting. Tell your story, build trust, and position yourself as a solution your prospect needs, structured around 3 core pillars. Highlight their pain, paint a clear picture of what's possible, and show how your offer is the bridge. For done with you or high ticket programs, run it as a live webinar for direct connection. For a lower ticket course, an automated VSL works effectively. The goal is to turn curious viewers into committed clients with a consistent and scalable system. Now, step 4 is closing through calls. You do not need to be some high pressure sales expert to close clients. What actually matters is having real conversations with qualified prospects, and that means closing through calls, not just relying on automation that skips over what really makes someone say yes. And automation might be convenient, but it skips the part that actually seals the deal, handling objections and addressing real pain points. Without that external connection, your offer feels distant. On a call, your prospects feel seen and understood, which creates trust and builds belief. And when that's missing, you lose your advantage. This is why you need to take the closing process seriously. Now, what's the closing process? Guys, set up a book a call funnel. Start by setting up a book a call funnel with an application. This pre-qualifies your leads, so only the ones who are ready and serious make it onto your calendar. calendar. Once you're on the call, don't dive into a pitch. You want to first start by asking the right questions, uncover the real problems they are facing, then clearly show how your offer solved those specific challenges. That level of personal context is what sets calls apart from automation. Without it, you are just guessing, which is exactly where most coaches lose momentum and miss opportunities. You'd assume most coaches have strong delivery as it's the core of their offer, but often programs fall flat, not due to the lack of knowledge, but more so broken systems. When your backend is a mess, clients don't get results and nothing scales. The most valuable asset in your business is the results you deliver. This drives referrals and builds long-term trust. The problem is many spend all their energy chasing new leads, ignoring the backend. It's like pouring water into a bucket full of holes. You keep refilling it, but nothing stays. To scale past 6 figures, you need to dial in your backend systems. This makes delivery easier to manage, bringing everything together in one clear system. From onboarding to client check-ins, communication, and fulfillment, every piece should flow seamlessly. Overcomplicating these areas is where growth breaks down. Simplicity makes scaling possible. It clears the fog, allowing you to see the path forward and move faster with confidence. The easier you make it for clients to win, the more wins you stack. Those client wins are what lead to retention. That retention naturally turns into referrals, and referrals are the foundation of real organic sustainable growth. You now have the full roadmap to scale a coaching business the right way, from building a scalable offer to generating traffic, converting leads, closing sales, and delivering real results. If you want to support implementing this exact system and scaling your own coaching business, there's a link in the description where you can apply to join my group. It is the same group and system I use to scale my own business and help many others achieve the same level of growth. Thanks for watching.